Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomat YouTube channel, guys. You got Burton Lanny here, your favorite dividend investors here on all of social media. And today is going to be a fun stock, another fun twist on the videos we've been doing. We're going to come to the table. We're going to talk about not one, not two, but five quick dividend stocks. And the question is simple. Do you think these are forever stocks to buy and hold forever? Are these just dividend stocks that you buy and hold? And maybe you're okay with exiting at some future point.
Love
Can't
it.
wait.
Love it. Love it. Freaking love it. Let's go. Smash that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Help your boys reach 20,000 subscribers. Let's go, everybody. In the spirit of going through the quick analysis, the quick thing, what's going on, we should probably jump right in here, Lanny. How are we going to look at these companies?
We're going to jump right in, guys. We're going to fast pace through these, each stock, one stock at a time, looking at the Dividend Diplomat Stock Screening metrics. You guys know the drill. Price to earnings ratio less than the S&P 500, dividend payout ratio less than 60%. We'll look at the dividend growth history as well as the overall dividend yield and kind of what the stock has been doing over year to date, 1 year, and 5 years. A lot of dividend aristocrats are on here, a couple of them to be very specific, and all companies have increased dividends for over 10 years. So we're going to need your guys' help because you guys got to let us know in the comments if you own it, are you buying it, and is this a forever stock? Is this a stock that you say, hey, no matter what, all economic cycles, it's staying in the portfolio?
Yeah, and we can't wait to see, especially a few of these, because a lot of these have been through recessions before, especially on this list. So we can't wait to jump right in. Lanny, kick this party off. Who's stock
Let's
number one?
kick this off. Let's go to the golden arches. We're going to kick it off real deal here right now. McDonald's, ticker symbol MCD. Do you guys think this is a forever stock? Well, let's look at the metrics here. Trade at 251.46. Yes, almost breaking below the Mendoza line for us investors here on McDonald's, 250. But 251.46, 11.20 forward earnings, 22.45 PE. What about the other metrics here, Bert?
All right, their dividend, they pay $6.68. That gives them a payout ratio, 59.64%. So right in line with our perfect payout ratio. And at the top
Right,
of that
right
range,
there.
we love it.
Absolutely, guys. 47 years of increasing dividends, almost the dividend king status once they hit 50, 7.8% average dividend growth rate right now.
Beautiful, beautiful. Net yield is 2.66%. That is 40 basis points above that 5-year average yield of 2.26%.
Oh, it is down 15.5% this year, down about 14% since last year, up only 16.6% over the last 5 years. Bert, do you think this is a forever stock?
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
wow.
Yes, I do, Lanny. Had to keep the suspense there. I love it. It's one of our top 5 foundation stocks. It's been in my portfolio for freaking ever, and it's not going anywhere, Chico. Drive around, we'll see every McDonald's you go by. That line wrapped all the way around the drive-through. It's always busy.
Yeah, and go international. I know it's a very hot place to hang out and be, guys.
What do you
Obviously, the
think?
food. To me, it's a forever stock, guys. What do you guys think though there in the community? Let us know in those comments below. And also, have you been buying McDonald's now that it's down? But Bert, let's dig in now. Give everybody a second to put in their comments, put in their feedback on McDonald's. Proctor and Gamble, ticker symbol PG for the second dividend stock, the second dividend aristocrat, the second dividend king, or the first dividend king
Mm.
on this list here. Trading at $166.90. This stock is up 12% this year.
Ooh.
The forward EPS right now is $6.04. So trading at right where the market is at about 27 to 28 price to earnings ratio right now.
Yeah, their annual dividend is $4.03. So that is a payout ratio of 66.66%. That's a lot of sixes. From there, so it's above our 60% mark, but it is a consumer staple. Consumer staples will typically have slightly higher payout ratios here, so it's not a concerning level in my mind for Procter &
70 years of growing the dang dividend, guys. That's why we both love this dividend stock. In fact, this is a top 5 foundation stock for
Gamble.
us again. but they've been doing it for 70 years at an average rate of just under 6%.
Oh, just under 6%. That yield, a sweet 2.41%, and it is right in line with their 5-year average dividend yield of 2.41%. It is 1 for 1 right there. I don't think we've ever had that before, Lanny.
No, that's a first here on the channel.
Yeah.
That's for sure, guys. Again, up 45% over the last 5 years. Is this a forever stock, Bert?
Well, I answered the last one first this time, so I'm actually going to kick this back to you. What do you think, Lanny?
Those products aren't going anywhere, and I feel like, no matter what, I mean, I got Crest mouthwash and Crest toothpaste. I'm using two PG products right there, guys. To me, it's a forever stock. I buy and hold it, and I forget it.
Yeah, I agree. It's an easy yes. I don't have to add anything more because I would just keep adding more brands to the list of what you just described. So, two of us think it's a forever stock. Let us know if you think Proctor is that forever stock in the comment section below.
So far, that's two stocks. We got McDonald's and PG. Then you guys are letting us know in the comments if they are forever or not. Third company, taboo company as of late.
No.
Bring on the Dutch Bros coffee because we are bringing Starbucks, ticker symbol SBUX. Is this a forever stock? Trading at $73.32, down 29% since last year. 40 EPS 332, a 22 PE ratio.
Ooh, all right. Their annual dividend is $2.28 at the payout ratio of 68%. Well, what about that growth here, Lanny?
13 years of growing dividends at an average rate of over 9% for Starbucks. Not too
Mm,
bad.
Not too bad. That yield with the price dropping 21% this year, that yield is shooting up. It is 3.11%.
Very nice. So, trading over their 5-year average of 2.16%, almost a full percent over that. Again, down 26% over the last 5 years. Well, Bert, you set yourself up for this one. So, what do you think about
Yeah, I
Starbucks?
should have taken Proctor when I had the chance to say no. Don't think Starbucks is a forever stock. We're still
Ooh,
buying it. We're loving it at these prices. Valuation. Forever stock? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't feel the same way about Starbucks the way I do McDonald's. That doesn't mean I don't love it. That doesn't mean I'm not buying it right now. But just forever is hard for Starbucks.
guys, let us know right now what you're thinking
No,
about
no, no. You're
Starbucks.
not getting out of this, Lanny. Nice try. What do you think?
Obviously, my wife would say different right now. She'd be like forever all day.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not trying to make any gray area here either.
Mm, weak.
Starbucks. It's been around for about what, 50 years? Starbucks. It's been around since 71. Yeah, 53 years. Hmm. Dang, this is hard,
It
guys. This
is.
video, guys, if you're taking a long
Yeah.
pause here,
I said no
you
with
know,
conviction, but it wasn't easy.
Starbucks.
In 50 years, do you see Starbucks still being around? Do
I'm
you
gonna
think?
say forever. I'm gonna say a forever stock.
Oh, okay. There it is. There it is. All right, everyone. This was obviously this is our first split. I said no. Lanny said yes. What do you think? This is the one I can't wait to hear what everybody thinks down there below.
Guys, this is huge. All right,
Yeah.
let's get into that fourth stock, guys. We're talking about not the thong song, but we are talking about Cisco Systems, ticker symbol CSCO, in that hybrid IT infrastructure space here. They're trading at $47.24. They are down this year 6.5%, down 12% since last year. Forward EPS is $3.42 at a PE of about 13.8 times earnings.
Their annual dividend is a buck 60. That gives you a perfect payout ratio of 46.78%.
Interesting. So growing dividends is also a pattern that they've demonstrated 12 plus years of doing it. But the average growth rate is pretty slim. It's only about 3% on Cisco.
Hmm. All right, so 12 years, 3%. Let's see that yield. That yield is 3.39%, just a hair above that 5-year average yield of 3.07%. So that is 32 basis points above its average.
All right, here we are, guys. Down 16% over the last 5 years. Cisco's a big company. Market cap's about 170 or 190 billion actually, which is,
Huge.
to me is pretty big, yeah. Um, for some reason, I feel like at some point they might get bought out at like in like 50 years, 30 to 50 years. You know, Nobody's really tried to interrupt this Cisco space. If you guys are aware, let us know in the comments. What we're thinking about if this is a forever stock, let us know if you think Cisco Systems is a forever stock. Um,
That wasn't an answer though, Lanny.
yeah, I know. I
It's
think the last couple are these
yeah.
these two are pretty tough here.
Yeah, so while you're stewing on it, I can add some of like my color here. Cisco has had to innovate.
I
And
don't think they're a forever stock.
you've
That's my
spoken.
opinion.
I love it.
I like the company, but I think the combination of what you've been getting from a yield and growth standpoint, you know, really hasn't been there. I could argue with Starbucks. They've had high dividend growth. They've had
Hmm.
high appreciation. They have that. They've had, and that was at the 40th year, 50th year of a company. Cisco is just kind of.
Yeah. And the thing I was
But
going
go
to add,
ahead, go
so
ahead.
I'm also going to say no. And the point that I was
Ooh,
going to point out here is Cisco. All right, yeah, let me think of it this way. Tech stocks can either grow by organically producing or acquiring. In growing through acquiring, when you can't develop stuff better than yourself, you'll have your Googles of the world, you'll have your Metas, you'll have some people that can do both. They can develop on their own and they can acquire where they know that they don't hit the market and they can do it and make it better. Cisco has done a lot of acquiring, Lanny, but I don't know if they've done the former part of it of the growth on their own. So I don't know if they've been able to demonstrate the organic growth and the ability to keep producing and innovating themselves without having to supplement it with acquisitions that would make me feel comfortable saying yes, they're a forever stock. So I'm saying no, they're not a forever stock.
man, guys. Hopefully you're chiming in right here on Cisco Systems. Are they a forever stock? Again, if depending on how you guys like this video, let us know if you do like this video so far before we get into the fifth stock, because we can keep bringing these
Mhm.
into the fold on our YouTube channel, just to live it up a little bit, give you guys a lot more interaction, and
Yeah.
really hear our commentary.
Because it's kind of more
Um,
like what we were thinking with the podcast style ones that we do on Mondays, where it's a little bit more off the cuff and it's just how the two of us are just conversing about this.
exactly. So that fifth stock, guys, we're going to go into a different industry here. We've covered about three so far because McDonald's, Starbucks, both in the consumer,
Yeah.
area. But let's go to Visa, ticker symbol V, the flying V, quack, 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 guys, Mighty Duck style. Trading at 253.74, down actually 2% this year. First time I've actually seen Visa down in a very
Hmm.
long time being a shareholder. Forward earnings is about $9.16, trading at 27 times earnings. Kind of right where the market is.
Yeah, their dividend, $2.08. It's a 22% payout ratio.
God, I love that payout ratio, but I love this even more. Growing dividends for 15 years, and I'm pretty sure I've been a part of all of them. Average growth rate is 16%.
Ooh, 16%. Beautiful. Fantastic. That yield, it's always going to be low. It's at 0.82%. That is 16 basis points above its 0.66% margin.
Up 38% since for the last 5 years, guys. Down this year, though, barely up since last year. Visa is it a forever stock in the payment industry here with
Oh,
all the new things with Zelle, with all the other RTP and FedNow, Venmo, obviously crypto. Is Visa here to stay?
that's a tough one.
Forever stock or not?
Hmm. Think about this, right? They dominate like if it were just credit cards, it would be the easiest answer in the world. That's all this was, Laney, it would be a no-brainer because I'd ask you who's going to disrupt them. But yeah, is another form of currency and payments going to take on? Can a bank just cut out Visa, even if they want to use Zelle? Like, how are you going to cut Visa out for all these banks that want to issue their own cards, all these banks that want to do it? The only thing that I could see happening is if cards just go away. I don't know.
I think in our lifetimes, I'll probably say forever stock.
That's fair. I would agree with that. I don't, and if not, how do you do if Visa's not going to move it
I
over?
mean, you would disrupt. I mean, you got a lot of players in that industry that would have some thinking to do. But you would think maybe Visa kind of merge, acquire,
Yeah.
kind of own
Yeah.
space.
Forever stock for us, I would say sure. Yeah, I'm on board with that. I think that's a fair answer.
What do you guys think though about Visa stock? Do you guys think this is a forever stock that you buy and hold and don't even, think about it? Let us know in the comments, guys. Again, we'll throw up all the stocks again. We went through McDonald's, Procter Gamble, Starbucks, Cisco, and Visa. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you guys also like this type of a video.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And remember, you're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert the Herd and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.